We've got some breaking news here at 4 o'clock. Cobb County law enforcement addressing a deadly officer-involved shooting that happened Friday night.
It happened in front of a Smyrna Walgreens. It all happened around 11:30. Atlanta News First anchor Savannah Louie is at the First Alert Breaking News desk. And Savannah, you've been asking questions. What did the police chief say?
Well, the police chief was addressing the situation here, saying that basically there were multiple warrants out for a suspect leading up to this incident, with some of those warrants including the failure to appear for possession of a firearm by a felon in Fulton County. Now, the police chief says this was all likely a follow-up to a traffic stop which occurred initially a few weeks ago. He also addressed some of the speculation here. He says that he did not see any evidence of a suspect having his hands up, police mistaking a phone for a gun, or that he was shot 25 times. Again, those were certain speculations about this case here that were not true. Officers involved are, though, on administrative leave. Sean.
Savannah, thank you. The Secret Service